Hi everyone, my name is Breland Victor, and this is my psychology video project. Today, I will be talking about the three concepts that I've chose for therapy. The three therapies I've decided to choose from were psychotherapy, biomedical therapy, and psychodynamic therapy. So let's talk about psychotherapy. What is psychotherapy, aka talk therapy? Well, there are two forms. One form is insight therapy, which is the main goal is to help patients gain insight with respect to their behavior, thoughts, and feelings. Action therapy is the second, and its main goal is to change disordered or inappropriate behavior and is more focused and directed towards a specific goal. So what does psychotherapy help with? Well, it helps with a broad variety of mental illnesses and emotional difficulties such as loss, depression, and anxiety. How is it used? It can be used in conjunction with medication, which is the best option for most, other forms of therapy, or implementing a healthy lifestyle, good nutrition, and exercise. Also, can be conducted individually, with family, as a couple, or a group. It can help both children and adults. How often does a patient need to attend these sessions? Well, sessions are usually once a week, from 30 to 50 minutes long, and depending on whether patients want to address short-term or long-term, short-term being intermediate resolutions and long-term being complex issues. The goals of treatment would be it enables patients to understand their feelings, also what makes them feel positive, anxious, or depressed. The benefits, well, the benefits are better functioning that increase well-being and healing for them.
Reasons. Firstly, our unconscious feelings become conscious. A founding idea of psychotherapy is that we get mentally unwell, have a breakdown, or develop phobias because we are not sufficiently aware of the difficulties we've been through. Somewhere in the past, we've endured certain situations that were so troubling or sad, they outstripped our rational faculties and had to be pushed out of day-to-day awareness. For example, we can't remember the real dynamics of our relationship with a parent. We can't see what we do every time someone tries to get close to us, nor trace the origins of our self-sabotage or panic around sex. Victims of our unconscious, we cannot grasp what we long for or are terrified by. In such cases, we cannot be healed simply through rational discussion, as proponents of CBT implicitly propose, because we can't fathom what's powering our distress in the first place. Psychotherapy.
Now, moving forward from psychotherapy, we move forward to biomedical therapy. What is biomedical therapy? A form of therapy that focuses on treating and working the brain. What does biomedical therapy help with? Well, it helps with the psychological symptoms and disorders that a patient or client may have. So, how is biomedical therapy used? Well, psychopharmacotherapy, which is antidepressants, which alters moods, anti-anxiety, antipsychotic, which treats larger psychological issues such as delusions and hallucinations. Also, electroconvulsive treatment, which initially used to treat depression, anxiety, and schizophrenia by altering brainwave activity. Psychosurgery, disconnected brain tissue with the intention of altering affective or cognitive states caused by mental illnesses. One might ask, how often do you need to attend these therapy sessions? Well, medication can be used short-term or long-term. ECT and psychosurgery is controversial nowadays, so it is usually not considered. As for the benefits include allowing the patient to treat at home. The only one I believe that you cannot do at home is the ECT. Biomedical therapy is now the most widely used form of biological treatment for patients. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about psychodynamic therapy. Well, what is psychodynamic therapy? It is a global therapy with a holistic focus on the perspective of the patient. Well, how does it help? It helps patients deal with their problems more effectively. It involves the interpretation of mental and emotional processes rather than focusing on behavior. It targets patients' defense mechanisms used to avoid facing their feelings. What does psychodynamic therapy help with? This therapy seeks to bring unresolved issues from the past and unacceptable impulses from the unconscious mind into the conscious mind. It usually helps patients that suffer from depression or anxiety. Well, how is it used? A pair of chairs is used for the stereotypical couch and places the patient face to face. The therapist encourages patient to speak freely about whatever is on their mind. This information will be probed for recurring patterns. How often? The sessions are usually held once a week and last for about an hour. They are intense, open-ended, and are dictated by the patient's free association rather than a set agenda. Well, what are the goals of the treatment? The goal is to enhance the patient's self-awareness and foster understanding of the patient's thoughts, feelings, and beliefs in relation to their past experiences. Some of the benefits, well, patient will be able to rearrange important parts of their lives in ways that allow them to form a more functional and positive sense of self. Well, guys, this concludes. I spoke about the 3 different concepts of therapies. Thank you all for watching.